What's going on, YouTube? My name's mflareflare, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Battle Spot Singles. And today, I am bringing a Mono Ghost team, which on a scale of 1 to very bad, this could end very, very, very poorly, considering knockoff is a thing, and knockoff wrecks this entire team. But anyway, let's have some fun anyway. So let's hop right into battles today after I go over the team. I got a Mega Banette, Choice Scarfed, Chandelure, a Life Orb Golurk, a Eviolite Dusclops, a Citrus Berry Jellicent, and a Leftovers Aegislash. So, let's get right into the battle. Today, I'm going to talk about how to use the timer in Pokemon to your advantage. If you watched the last episode, I had the story about Storing Nationals, how I use the timer to my advantage, so I might as well pass on some knowledge, and most of it's in math, as we see Ace from California with a team of Charizard, Slurpuff, Superior, Empoleon, that thing, the Jelly Bear, I forget, and a Tornadus. Guess what Pokemon is coming? Starts the Tornadus. Probably has knockoff, which is a problem. It's a big problem. And I really don't have anything per se for the Tornadus, so mine is Banette. And Banette's probably not going to want to deal with the knockoff either way. But I probably could fire off a Destiny Bond, and we can play with that a little bit. So we're going to lead off with Banette. Again, common weaknesses, not really much. Neutral of fire, although Chandelure and the Empoleon are going to get along all that swimmingly. And the Superior is not looking good for the Golurk or the Jellicent, so I think Aegislash is a good one to bring, and why not Dusclops? Let's bring Dusclops, get some Dusclops shenanigans going. So, let's talk about the timer. So, why don't we use this first game as an example of singles battle timer? Now, in singles battles, it's 30 minutes for the entire game, and I believe 90 for the turn? Plus whatever for team preview, and I barely pay attention during that. Is Empoleon's going to lead off for my opponent. Does he get anything dark? And he has a Choco Berry. Haha, that's not going to help you today. And as my 3DS is about to die, great. So I'm going to go for the Mega Evolue, and I'm going to probably just burn this sucker. Yeah, I'm going to burn him. Probably should be carrying Protect. What are you gonna go for? Are you gonna... I don't know. But I need to find a charger somewhere, so I'm gonna fire off a Will-O-Wisp Connect. Does he get dark moves? Who runs Hidden Power Dark on anything? He's gonna go for a Stealth Rock? Joy. And Burn's gonna slowly take its toll. You don't see much, so it's 60 seconds for the command time. So as you can see, 29 minutes, 11 seconds for the battle timer. Command timer is 53 seconds. Now, how to use your 60 seconds to plan out your turn? Well, it's good to take stock of, well, if you either have a notebook or take a picture of your opponent's team, one of the two, you should do that. Try and use that to plan out your turn. Now, since you use Stealth Rock, there's a good chance he has Roar or something like that to get me out of there and try and get as much damage as we can. So, I think I'm just going to go for a knockoff here. Now, as you can see, it went right in. So I was the one holding everything up, as that's going to do some with the Choco Berry. He's going to go for it. Toxic? Okay. Whatever. I mean, with between the burn this turn and the Shadow Sneak, I should be able to take him out. So I'm going to go for a Shadow Sneak, and the Empoleon should be gone. I'm actually going to find my charger and use the timer appropriately, because I don't really have anything to do while he decides to throw out his next Pokemon. And it's always good to be thinking ahead and just trying to plan out what your opponent could do. Like, try and have your, like, I try and go in with at least, like, 2 or 3 turns based off what I want to do, as this thing is a problem. Yay, he's gonna set up all over me, and I have absolutely nothing to stop him with. Because I was stupid and I didn't bring the Chandelure because of stuff. So at least Storm's going to connect. That's going to do a ton of damage. Don't knock me out. Ooh, I should have debonded. That's a problem. That's a problem. And Detox is going to take me out. Great. So we have a +2. So I'm going to go into Dusclops here, and I don't think he's going to be able to do much. I should have left the Life Orb on him. That was a mistake. So the pressure's going to come out, meaning he's only going to have 2 more of whatever. I have an Ice Punch on this thing? Okay. So he's going to go for the Giga Drain. That's going to do quite a bit of damage. But the Evilite's going to eat that up. I'm going to fire off an Ice Punch. Take it out. Freeze! Nope. I'm going to go for a Shadow Sneak because he doesn't have priority. And I should be able to maybe knock him out because this will be static. Oh, just kidding. Dusclops, you're so terrible. You're so terrible, Dusclops. That's a plus whatever. And Dusclops is going to be in a lot of trouble. So, Shadow Sneak away, my good friend. I should have left the Life Orb, I don't know, would have done more damage on the Giga Drain. He would have gotten more health back. Ice Punch wouldn't have brought him down as low, but he would have taken Life Orb damage. I don't know. Interesting trade-off. But my opponent's not. He sends right out. Here comes the Puff. Here comes the Slurp Puff. I wonder if he's going to go straight away, because I'm going to try and burn him on the off chance he tries to set up a Belly Drum up, which would be absolutely nightmarish. But he's going to go straight for the player off, take me out. Whatever. Dusclops, you did kind of your job. You stood in there and took one for the team, I guess. But in comes the Aegislash, and that should be the end of this Slurpuff. Oh yeah, I forgot the Stealth Rocks are up. So I'm just going to fire off the Flash Cannon. That should be good night, Slurpuff. He's going to go for the Belly Drum, bring him down to probably half. Yep. And Citrus Berry? But get predicted, here comes the Boom. Boomstick. And that's going to easily take out the Slurpuff. And that is 1 win with Mono Ghost. And that battle took 5 minutes and 1 second. So as you can see, singles battles don't take very long, although I have seen some that have gone very, very long. And normally that's like a stall battle between like a Mega Venusaur, another Mega Venusaur, or like something that doesn't have Toxic or some kind of status move, and you're just there forever. Like Porygon 2. Very good at doing that, just sitting there and being annoying and not being able to die unless you have something like fighting type or getting crits for crits on crits on crits. But, alright, so, next timer, VGC timer, we just talked about in the last episode, it's a lot shorter. It's only 15 minutes, you get 45 seconds per turn to make your move. So, if you hop into our second battle looking for an opponent, you get 45 seconds per turn. So, if there were no animations and everything was rapid and made a decision for you very quickly, you could get 20 turns in per battle. But, unfortunately, that's not kind of the way it works. And depending on what move you have, potentially it could be anywhere for over a minute per turn to, like, maybe 30 seconds if it's a one-on-one. Because it just really depends on your move. As opponents bring a Charizard, the Thundurus, Mawile, P2, Breloom, and Gengar. This is very VGC. Part of it's VGC 2015. 2016 too. Very nice team. Common weaknesses are Rock ×2. Got 1 fighting, 2 fighting resist, 1 immunity. Not like I have anything for that. Haha. So Gengar is Gengar. It's pretty much rocks my entire team. Most likely the P2 is going to show up. Gengar and maybe the Breloom. I don't know. But so since 2 weak to fire, so let's lead off with Banette and Shandy and why not Golurk, because you can do some Drain Punch stuff to the P2 and that's always nice. So no Jellicent in this episode, but since this team seems to be, I don't know, Mono Ghost kind of coherent, minus Gengar. I should have brought Gengar. Gengar's always so much fun. But I wanted to bring some other ones that I haven't used before, and I've used Gengar several times before. So going back to the VBC timers, I lead off with the Banette as he's going to lead off. He leads off with the Gengar. Ooh, P2. I'm just going to fire off a knockoff. He's going to Frisk and find, no joke, Eviolite. Download is going to raise his special attack. Tartar Sauce. So I'm going to fire off the knockoff. Not going to mess around with anything. He's probably going to want to switch out, but... Ooh. So he's going to stay in here. I'm going to switch out almost instant. I'm not sticking around for any of this. I'm going to go right off into the Golurk after I get this nice little knockoff off. And he's going to go for the Ice Beam. Now, that's a problem because I can't exactly switch into the Golurk, which is going to be quite a lot of damage. But did it do roughly half? No. So I can't exactly go for a Destiny Bond on this turn. And the only thing really I haven't been hit with... So I think I'm going to Willow him. Because really the only thing I wanted to bring the Banette was for the P2 and just fire off a knockoff. Knockoff! So you can go for another Ice Beam, barring a crit, I should be able to... So I'm going to fire off a Destiny Bond and drag this P2 down with me. So yeah, he's going to accept your fate. Did you go for a Recover? Trick Room. That's a problem. So, nice read there by my opponent. I'm going to go out on the Chandelure. Why not? I'm Scarfed. So, he's going to go for the Ice Beam. Yeah, whatever. Please don't freeze. Alright, so there's a good chance the Porygon 2 is going to go for, like, Recover. Whatever. I have... Ooh, this is the double Chandelure. How interesting. And I'm Scarfed. So I'm going to go for a Fire Blast YOLO. I can't believe I said that. There's the Recover from the P2. Let's see how much this Fire Blast is going to do as he gets way back up there. So I need to basically stall the Trick Room. Oh, snap! And that's a crit. Oh, Chandelure. Yeah, I'm not sticking around for you, buddy. So I think I'm just going to sack off the Golurk. So the plan would be there's, like, been, what, 2-3 turns of Trick Room? 2 turns of Trick Room. So this is going to be turn number 3 as I withdraw. So we're getting a double switch on this turn. As he's going to go out into the Mawile, get in and fire off and Intimidate. Wow. Pro play for my opponent. Joke's on you, I'm going out into the Golurk. Joke's on you. Now we're into this very, very awkward thing of, well, here's the thing. I could go for... I go for the Earthquake and bring out the Gengar. So do I think he's going to bring out the Gengar? Or do I think he's going to want to stay in here with the Mawile, go for a Sucker Punch? Because I could go for an Earthquake, probably knock him out. Or I could stay in there hoping I can live a Sucker Punch. Or I could go for a Shadow Punch. This is interesting. I'm going to go for a Shadow Punch. Why not? Ooh, he's staying in. Rip me. I lose. I lose. I lose. I lose. I lose. I lose. Knockoff. Ooh. I lose. Oh, snap. That's a knockoff? Please tell me. Oh, thank goodness. So, incoming, my Chandelure. Oh no, my 3DS is about to die. Oh no! I'm gonna go for the Heat Wave because it's more accurate. But, you know. That Heat Wave takes me out. And now, just the Gengar, he's probably Focus Sash and going to be the end of me. But we're going to go for the Heat Wave again, hopefully breaking the Sash so the Banette can come in and carry on my wayward son. Why isn't that charging? Oh. Did I win? Oh, look, he wasn't sashed. Cool stuff. Haha. Oh, so 2 wins with Mono Ghost, and I completely bungled off talking about turn stuff. So, anyway, one more battle. Bonus battle time. This has been pretty quick. So let's see if we can keep the ball rolling here. So, if you save, like, what, 45 seconds per move, per turn for battle animations and things of that nature, averaged over the course of a 15-minute battle. Some might be more than that, some might be less for that, so that's why I'm just going with 45 seconds. Now, the thing that a lot of people don't realize is the communication doesn't exactly happen instantaneously. It has to go through the IR port. And that takes roughly 1 or 2 seconds for it to, combine at the beginning and before and after the actual battle animations and all of that. So that's another 1 to 2 seconds per turn. So if you average all that out, it's a minute 32 per turn over 15-minute battles. That's less than 10 turns to have that you can limit your opponent to if you so choose to do that. Now, all that being said is you need if you're going to employ that strategy, you better hope that you can take care of them and win by the tiebreaker in the 15 minutes. Otherwise, you're kind of in a lot of trouble, because if someone can see that you're playing with the timer, your opponent will also try and play with the timer, unless their strategy requires many turns, and then, well, that's not a very good strategy to begin with anyway. So just keep that in mind. VGC battles can be as little as 9-10 turns. So yeah, be careful with that. I mean, you saw that, I think that last battle was 7-8 turns. So Pokemon, they're just not long. So any strategy that requires you to set up on multiple turns, or that you want to try and set up without attacking, or don't have a lot of offensive pressure, it's not exactly the greatest. And you need at least 1 or 2 mods that can put on that kind of pressure. Like in that strategy, he had the Malamar, but it's not always guaranteed that you're going to be able to be set up in that position to where you can come through with that strategy and be able to set up and sweep, because that's a lot easier to do on a showdown where the timer isn't exactly there. It's kind of just I don't know, it's not like a hard game timer. There's a turn timer, but there's no hard, you have to finish your battle in 15 minutes. They can stretch on for 80-something turns, but those are 6-on-6. As bonus battle time. Anyway, use the timer. It's fun. I don't know, it just makes you, I guess, play the timer if you want to, but just play however you're comfortable, I guess is the right way of saying that. If you need the full 45 seconds, use the full 45 seconds. If you need 1 or 2, all the power to you, If you can pick out what you want to do that fast, go ahead and do it. But don't be super salty when your opponent uses the full timer, because A, it's valid, and B, they might actually be using it to try and figure out, I need to do this, that, or X, Y, and Z, and say their strategy changes, and someone just DC'd with me. Cool story, bro. So, I don't know, just accept it for what it is and have fun. This is a game. Have fun. That's what I'm doing right now. I've got this really, really, really probably crappy Mono Ghost team. And I'm probably going to do another Mono team because I enjoy it. And they're probably just going to be mods I picked out of my box. And they're going to be really poor, really bad, and not cohesive as a unit. But it's fun. This is all fun. I'm doing this for fun. It's not my life. As we are waiting for the Circle of Death. It's like the apple rainbow of death. Instead, it's the rainbow of waiting. Just turn on my air conditioner because it's really hot here. Ugh, it's getting hot in here. Opposing trainer cannot be found. That is the first time I've ever seen that. Ever. Wow. Okay. Please wait and try a bit. Am I that bad? Or there's just not that many people on right now. I mean, it is Saturday. Spoiler alert. Saturday night, and I'm sitting inside playing Pokemon. Trying to get one more battle in. before I head out and have to go do things. But here I am, waiting. So this will definitely be the last battle, because now it's been, what, almost 20 minutes, over 20 minutes I've been recording for. Wano Ghost. Yes. I wonder if I can find someone. Ugh. Yikes. And I really just don't want this last, like, 5 minutes of this video to be me talking. Is finally find Tommy from Japan with a 1632 rating, which is 90 points above me. Oh well. He's got a very cool team of Mega Mawile, Hydreigon, Cresselia, Suicune, Talonflame, and Garchomp. And if you cut out the bot, well, I guess cut out. This is kind of a VGC 2015 team. So who do I get bodied by? Hydreigon, and I really don't have an answer for it, especially if he's scarfed. Yeah. So my guess is the Hydreigon's gonna lead and just absolutely run train on everything that is my team. So I guess we can lead with Golurk with the Drain Punch, predicting that the Hydreigon's gonna lead. Outside of that, Jellicent does well-ish, kind of. Curse Body, maybe some Curse Body shenanigans. So let's go with Golurk, Jellicent, first time appearance of Jellicent. Now, Chandelure could put work in. Could, I say, but probably won't. But Dusclops with the Ice Punch would be nice for the Garchomp, but I don't really see my opponent bringing that, as I don't really have anything, I don't know, that wants to deal with that. But let's bring Chandelure just for kicks and giggles, because Choice Scarf Chandelure is always fun. But ugh, I'm hungry right now. I'm gonna go get me some cake batter ice cream. Delicious stuff. It's in my freezer. Short walk is my opponent's gonna lead off with the Suicune, and I could not have led worse with the Golurk. I got predicted. So Golurk, terrible in this matchup. Jellicent is probably better, so I'm going to hard switch out into the Jellicent. Suicune's not going to be able to touch the Jellicent setup. This is a rest Calm Mind Suicune. I don't want to sit here for another 45 minutes. I'll run. As long as I don't get the burn. Yes. First Body would have been cool. I'm going to go ahead and Willow him. Oh, great. Suicune's going to use a Toxic, so this is a battle I'm going to lose. I don't have Shadow Ball because I grabbed my VGC Jellicent as Suicune avoids the attack. This is bad. So I kind of need a free switch. And I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. So, oh no. This is bad. Oh, I don't want to deal with this. I really don't. Oh no. So he's got Scald, Toxic, Sub. What? Calm Mind? If he starts setting up Calm Mind, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be able to break this dude's Sub. If he has Calm Mind, I'm running. Oh, Protect! So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see. I needed that burn. I needed that burn real bad, and I didn't get it. Please say this one is the Infiltrator one. Yes, but that's not doing much good if I can't hit it. So he's got no setup moves, so ugh. So just trying to break the sub. So Suicune's gonna go for Scald. This is just not good for me. They're packing Citrus Berry, blah 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 blah, and as you can see, this battle's going. Ugh. These aren't very fun battles, but I'm doing it anyways. He's gonna get up to like almost full health. I doubt this Jellicent was not meant not meant for a Mono Ghost team. Has no Shadow Ball. Could use a Shadow Ball. It could use a second attacking move. So basically, he's going for the Protect, whatever. So I could switch something in on like the Protect. Ugh. So I could. Well, really, Jellicent was the one that wasn't doing anything, so I'm not too upset about it. See that? Decide each other's moves in 4 turns. He's gonna go for the Skull, not worth saving. Jellicent's gonna please break the sub. Break it. Break it. Break it. Ugh, nope. Jellicent, you're useless in this battle. I wish I had put Shadow Ball on you. But don't worry, you're more useful in the VGC team. You always have a place in my heart. Anyway, Chandler, you are my only hope. I wish you were Specs at this point. Because this isn't gonna do. This is gonna go hit behind the sub. Please, 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 please. Oh, I get a sped def drop, and I'm gonna get. Good night, Chandler. Please live. Oh! I'm alive. Except I'm locked in. Yay! I'm locked in the energy ball. What's the Protect gonna do? There's no reason. I have Infiltrator. You saw that. Like, it's gonna do over half. We're not gonna live this next one. You're gonna go for like a double? Are you gonna go for a double? Are you gonna try for that? Are we really gonna play these games? Are you gonna play these games with me? Are you gonna play these games with me? He's gonna withdraw the Suicune. Ugh. And that's a good game. Kind of. Oof. 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 You know, for the Dark Pulse? Ooh, I'm faster than you're not scarfed. Dark Pulse. If he's Specs, we lose. Probably Specs. If he's Life Orb, probably still lose. Good night, Golurk. It's been a pleasure, but you are not living. Yes, I know he has no will to battle. Yes, I'm aware of that. Alright, Golurk. I could have predicted, but I don't think this is going to matter at all. Drain Punch him into the next century. No, just kidding. You're going down. Oh, that HP bar. Ugh. Straight through the heart, getting 3-0'd. Oof. That's not the way to end a half-hour video, is getting 3-0'd. But anyway, that's going to be the last battle today. Kind of disappointing now, but 2-1 on with Mono Ghost, meaning it'll be back for another episode. Probably later. But I'm going to get up out of here. Thanks for watching. Have any set suggestions or any other comments, leave them in the comment section down below. I may get around to actually looking at it. Probably not. But your support is greatly appreciated. I'm, until next time, see you later. Goodbye and good night.